With his medal at the Beijing Olympics, Lewis Smith launched a new, successful era for British gymnastics. Today, with the sport in turmoil and soon to be investigated, he said, don't expect many current elite athletes to speak out.
If they had an issue, they wouldn't know who to talk to about it, who to approach, not only to talk about the issue, but to get the issue heard and to get it resolved, and especially with no repercussions coming back on them and affecting their future competitions.
That's the concern of former junior European and British champion Jay Thompson, who's taking a break from the sport because of depression, which he puts down to the pressure of being an elite athlete and what is expected of them.
I had chronic shin pain, shin splints, and the week before the competition I was told that I could potentially have 2 stress fractures in my legs, and they wouldn't scan me before the competition because they needed me. And I competed in a lot of pain to the point where I was crying, and I wasn't allowed a scan until after the competition. That is the culture of fear.
Georgia Pickles has a unique vantage point, having reached national standard in both gymnastics and pole vault. She says the culture in each sport could not be more different.
I did a spin on the low beam and I fractured my foot, and I remember crying and crying. They clearly didn't believe me because they said if your foot hurts that much then you can stop, but the alternative is climbing the rope, which was a rope that was probably 16 foot high tied to the ceiling for the rest of the session.
The contrast with athletics, she says, is stark.
All the coaches I've had in athletics, like every single one of them has been so supportive and just welcoming and friendly and athlete first, whereas I think in gymnastics the contrast is it's not athlete first, it's which coaches can take gymnasts to the Olympics, and it suddenly starts becoming less about the athletes and more about the coaches.
The culture of fear is, in this point right here, is speaking out. If I'm honest, this will probably have a big impact on my career, potentially. Career ending, just speaking about it.
British Gymnastics now needs to convince Jay and others that bearing their soul will not count against them. Steve Scott, ITV News.